Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Jacksonville Jaguars have released wide receiver Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds had a really tough season last year. Was with Denver, and unfortunately, he got shot while in Denver. And that was really unfortunate. And then gets traded to Jacksonville, and he played 4 games there. Only had 1 reception, targeted 5 times, and only had 11 receiving yards. And on the total year, only had 194 receiving yards, only playing 9 games. This was coming off such an amazing season with the Detroit Lions in 2023. With the Lions in 2023, he started in 13 of his 17 games, had 64 targets with 40 receptions, having 608 receiving yards with 5 receiving touchdowns. And he had a really solid season in 2022, only playing 14 games. He had 500 receiving yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. So really good years from him with Detroit in 2023 and 2022. But, it was a rough year with him, with obviously getting shot. And I think I will say this, I think maybe he missed Jared Goff, on the field. He's played with Jared Goff for a majority of his career, if you look at it. Like 2.5 seasons in Detroit with Jared Goff, of course, but then his first 4 seasons in the league were with LA with Jared Goff. He spent most of his career, probably about 85% of his career, if not more than that, has been with Jared Goff, and Jared Goff throwing him the football, if we're going to look at it that way, because he's played 116 career games, and he's only played a total of 14 games of those 116 where he's not teammates with Jared Goff or playing with Jared Goff. Now, I do know there were some games in LA or Detroit where Jared Goff wasn't under quarterback, and he wasn't under center and wasn't throwing the football for he wasn't throwing the football for the Rams or the Lions, so he hasn't played every game with Detroit or LA with Goff, but he's been teammates with Jared Goff for 102 of his 116 games. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he decides to return to Detroit. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on the roster move for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the comments section, and peace out.